Okay, good day, Big Earl Guitar Hoser. How's it going? This is This Old Axe, where we're looking at guitars, maybe doing a little bit of work on them, maybe just checking them out, seeing what they're built out of, and just basically a bit of guitar porn for you, because there's not enough of that on YouTube. I recently picked up a new piece here from the Great Canadian Chain Store, and yeah, this was a little bit of a score given today's market. Walking through the used section, finally they had something they weren't trying to screw on too badly. Anyways, I picked up this. This is a Granada LP copy. This is a lawsuit copy. I'll explain that someday. This thing is in just beautiful shape. A little bit of belt buckle rash, a couple little minor dings on it. Somebody really babied this thing. This is a guitar I know a thing or 19 about, and I actually got this for 200 bucks. Lately, this sort of stuff is going for ridiculous money around here. So I was kind of happy to find this. And I've been thinking, one thing I kind of lack in the shit horde around here, I actually don't own an LP with two humbuckers. So I'm like, okay, let's check it out. We're going to take a look at it. But first, you got to check out the case that came with it. The case is in amazing shape too. Like, Buddy must have really liked this guitar or something like that. Because normally, like a case like this, 40 years old, should be covered in stickers and stuff. There's only one sticker. And it's fucking perfect. Yeah, that's just rocking. So this guitar is going to be known as G's, or the G's. I don't know which yet. And before any of you get all sanctimonious on my ass, two things. Number one, explain to me how the hell Jeebus rocking out through a couple of PVPA speakers is going to improve your faith. And also, a Strat, everybody knows Christ played to BC Rich. Also, that ain't JC. That's PT. A lot of us would agree with that one. There's actually not a lot that I have to do with this guitar. Setup's okay, just got to tweak it a little bit. It's a little iffy on the low strings here, so we'll see what's up with that. Main thing is I got to change the strings because I have this fear that I'm going to catch typhoid or hepatitis or something like that off of strings, so I got to change them off. I've worked on some other Granadas, but they were like the early 70s, just wacky guitars. This is definitely a lot better than what those were. That's some fancy inlay you got there. So there are some changed parts on this that I noticed right off the bat. Can you spy it? I just love that. That just makes me laugh so much. Take a look at that laminate neck. That's distinctly somebody trying to make this look really fancy. It's a hair off center, but that's fine. Not bad. Bit of belt buckle rash back there. But for those playing at home, probably like Hondo quality. Does that make sense? You can see where the joints are in the wood back here too, and how they didn't put a top on. Okay, a few other changed parts. We have cream. That should be white or black, given this era, I think. This is great. Check out the bikini line here. Man, this thing has faded. Learned something interesting. So we have a Nashville bridge. So I thought this was replaced, and yet it does say made in Japan on it, which is intriguing. I knew the tailpiece was original, and it also says made in Japan. Holy shit, it's got PAFs in it. I'm intrigued by these. There's some waxing on them, and that almost looks like that front one's been resoldered at one point. But if we look inside, it's exactly what I figured I was going to find. So you see what they did is they put a ply top with a layer of maple on here. There's more bikini line happening over the body, and you can see how they routed it. So they put it as a step route. This goes back about 7 mil, and then the top goes on top, which is very obviously a ply. This is kind of interesting how they did the block, though. I don't recall ever seeing that before. See, I'm learning as you're learning. It's all good. And then it's the same thing in the back where it's just a route. So it's a ply top and a mystery wood body. Just trying to scratch it. It's fairly stiff. It's not basswood. That's intriguing. A circuit mat. And you know what's weird is these pots don't look particularly new. I've seen a couple older Ibanez's that did this with the active circuits. This has definitely been touched up. But looking at this body again, solid of some sort of wood. Might be some sort of light mahogany of some sort. I was not expecting to see this though. Not a modern switch either. So even though I didn't want to have to take the neck off, I did. There's some weird little code there. The pocket just has a B in it, but you can see there's your ply top on this. And there's that weird little gap there. I'm thinking that was just a manufacturing boo-boo. This definitely had black parts originally because these are original and they are tight. I had a bitch getting that switch off. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is not cut correctly. Slightly oblong. So what's throwing me is that peg head. Because that peg head's definitely like a 76, 77 style. And you can see the weird right there. The paint on binding. This also has some weird overspray marks on it. I better clean it up. There's a little bit of fret goop. So I'm going to have to clean up these frets. And ooh, shit. Just noticed that ding. So just a little bit of fret dressing, first couple of frets, or else I just kiss with some 2000. This thing's going to buzz no matter what I do, so who the hell cares. But a quick tip for my fellow knuckleheads, Lee Valley Tools is now selling fretting supplies. So that's a fret end file. I don't have a crowning file. This could use a crown. But yeah, a hell of a lot cheaper than those stupid Yanks rip us off for. That's some beauty work there. I love that. Just big slab of wood there, total miss there. And then if you can see, flats on. So, fret dress done, quick polish off with Barkeeper's Friend. Use and endorse that product. Quick coat of lemon oil. People are like, geez, you don't need oil. I want you to see how that's soaking up. This fretboard is just absorbing it. It's very, very dry. Actually, to the point where I might have to put a second coat on. You see how uneven that is? The furnace has been on since October. It's very dry in this room. Wreaks havoc on guitars. You need oil in climates like these. If you live someplace where there's humidity, or if you want to humidify the shit out of your room, go for it. But, I mean, this stuff doesn't require vast amounts of humidity. None of it's really worth it. It's cheaper to run it with oil. Yeah, you see how much that's soaked back just in that little yap. Anyways, restrung. Action's a little bit better. Still fretting out here because there's a little bit of a hump here. And I'm not going to fight it because it's not worth it. The relief is acceptable. No tension left on the truss rod, so there's not much I can do there. When was the last time you saw a slot head pickup height screw? And then, damn, that's actually a cool looking guitar, I gotta say. I want cream witch hats. That's the one thing I want, is cream colored witch hats. Let that sit, see what it does overnight. So I'm going through the Deluxe today simply because the Deluxe is there. And like I said, I think these are the original. Those weird patent applied for stickers kind of gave that away. Just a real nice clean setting. I have this guitar tuned up a full step. But it just sounds like a fairly okay Les Paul, so... not going to go into a whole lot of like playing on this thing because you get the idea. It's an LP copy that sounds okay. And it's because everyone's going to ask what it sounds like dirty. This really isn't the right amp for a dirty sound on this, in my opinion, but okay, here you go. I mean, the sustain's right on that. Not quite as heavy as a lot of Les Pauls I've played. So to me, Pauls are rhythm guitars. I'm a double cutaway guy. I'm always like way up here. And that does not happen very well on Les Pauls. And there you got it. That's the G's. Nice little thing to add to the shit hoard around here. Didn't cost too much and actually pretty decent build quality. So if you like that video, check out my other videos. I'm going to put a link to my other channel where I have a bunch of guitar videos that nobody was watching because it's mainly an effects channel. I've never had gear bias, so when I come across things like the G's, I'm just like, cool, it's a guitar. Fuck the brand name bias shit. So, and also do all that social media crap that I'm not into, you know, the like, subscribe, share. Let me know in the comments below. All that crap that I don't have time for because I'm an antisocial prick and that's how I keep my media life as well, okay? Anyways, Big Earl at the Guitar Hoser. Thanks a lot for watching this video and catch you again soon. Good day.